rubbing and touching my meat and all the cracks and crevices.
We're fucking live! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 61 of Guitar Practice. We're super excited to be in the Tomato Studio. Tornado was coming, and then it wasn't. And we're still alive. Our gear's still alive.
Just barely.
Fuck yeah.
Almost didn't make it.
Almost didn't make it.
Average Oklahoma day.
You know, just a fucking, 5 o'clock day. Clock out of work. All hell breaks loose.
Coming to the studio.
The norm. Yeah, coming to the studio. The norm.
We're here for you guys through hail and tornadoes.
The power might not be, but we'll be here.
Yeah, well, I actually, fuck the listeners. We're here just regardless playing guitar.
We'll be here.
Yeah, just so you guys know, so you can be jealous, we're still here.
If it gets recorded or not, that's up to God, brother. It's up to Zeus. All right.
61, man.
61. Hell yeah. Let's get into it. Announcements, local shows.
Yeah.
I went to a couple local shows this weekend. It was fun. One of them was free.
What?
Free show, yeah. Friday night at the Grand Royale, it was Silver Tongue Devil, Bad Trip, and Scrum, and all three of them crushed.
And it was a free show?
It was free.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, somebody graduated. So that was happening too. There's cupcakes to go with the dogs.
Did you have a cupcake?
No, I had about 15 beers.
Same thing.
About 15 beers.
Same amount of...
I had a good time. Great bands though. Silver Tongue Devil. They're really fun to watch.
Performative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, well, the guitarist was wireless. He had that Wi-Fi guitar.
Yeah, I like that.
And fucking ran all over the place. Like outside on the patio, all the way to the back. Was climbing up the damn, the furniture and shit.
Okay.
Up in the curtains.
Wait a minute.
He was all over the place. And didn't miss a beat, which to me is fucking super impressive. Because he was playing pretty much Slayer style riffs. And then the lead singer, the vocalist, came out with the Julius Caesar outfit on. With the leaves on the head, the leafy crown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And had this crazy spear. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? They're pretty sick though.
They call those things togas, right?
Yeah, it was a toga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sick, dude. I call him Julius Slayer. 'Cause they had Slayer style thrash riffs.
That's funny.
They were really good, yeah.
Nice.
They were really cool. Scrum was badass. It reminded me of heavier Linkin Park, honestly. Yeah, really cool riffs. The guitarist had a lot going on, like pedal wise and effects wise. And a lot of like flanger, like reverb and stuff on the cleans when the vocalist was singing the cleans. And the high gain shit was fucking nasty too, don't get me wrong, but that band was really, really cool. And then Bad Trip.
A classic.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those guys are there to party, dude. They're sick. Heavy. Probably, and I think the loudest show that I've been to was King 810 at 89th. It was so loud you could barely hear the notes, like that sort of volume.
That was the loudest.
King 810 was the loudest show I've been to, but when Bad Trip got up there, it was like insanely loud.
Did it get close?
I mean, listen, I'm fucking 12 beers in and I'm like, Jesus, this is loud. Then that means it's fucking loud as hell. Loud. You know what I mean? And dude, speaking of loud, I sent you a picture the other day of those eargasm earplugs.
Yeah. I
saw them on Facebook and shit. I'm like, dude, you go to a lot of shows, plug your ears. And this enables you to hear everything still. And I was like, okay, I'll try them. Obviously, that night I didn't try them at all because I had 15 beers. And I ain't sticking nothing in my ears. But
yeah, like a real deaf man.
Yeah, real hardcore, dude. Sacrifice for the cause. Take sacrifice. Anyway, I wore them the next day because I was like, the show was at the event center. They don't have beers there.
Oh, you wore them at the next show you went to?
Yeah, the next day I wore them. And, dude, they really work.
Yeah?
They are different than regular earplugs, yes. Because you can hear all the treble and stuff. I wouldn't wear them to go shooting. I wouldn't shoot guns with them in. Because they're not quite as, like,
I don't know if that's what they're for. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not as soundproof as, like, you know, shooting turkey loader shit. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any tinnitus after Saturday night show. Saturday night show was really cool, too. Pitlock from, I believe, Arkansas. They're really good. Primal Hominid. Shout out, homies. Who else? Oh, yeah, False Idol jumped on. Shark Bites band.
Yeah.
That was sick. I never saw him with their new singer. And he's got the goods, dude. It sounds fucking good.
That's sick.
Yeah. A lot more like lower screams versus the previous guy who was more like fry screams.
Yeah.
Both were good, but I prefer the lower ones. You know? And yeah, they sounded great. I didn't realize how good of a bass tone they had. I don't know if I just didn't hear it last time I saw them at 89th.
Like overall?
Like the bassist has
or
a
just
great bass tone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude, it sounds a little bit like Kubla Khan bass tone. I was like, whoa, that's fucking sick. Yeah, they were really good. Who else was it? It was Taker and Eternal Punishment. How many is that? False Idol, Primal Hominid, Taker, Eternal Punishment, and Pitlock. That's 5. If I missed your band, sorry. But Taker from
you think there was more than 5?
I think there was 5.
Huh.
I didn't write them down, but Taker was really impressive. Like just heavy shit. Slam. Really influenced by slam metal. Great fucking tones. The vocalist was on fucking fire. On fire. Yeah.
Like physically.
He was on fire. We had to put him out.
Yeah.
He was spitting super hot lava, dude, like Ice Cube, bro.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway, it was really sick. That band was really cool. They had some cool gear too. The guitarist had a Jackson 7-string that was fucking red as fuck.
And sick.
But like, you see where the guitar like cuts in, the contours were black. I was like, that's fucking nasty, dude. Yeah. Yeah, those guys are real chill too. I talked to them. They're cool. Fresh out of Tulsa.
We should go to Tulsa.
I want to go to the Vanguard. I was talking to them about it. I was like, dude, is the Vanguard sick or what? I keep seeing fucking shows all over the place, like booked by, TLP. And they're like, dude, Vanguard's sick. I was like, fuck. I gotta go to Vanguard.
Yeah.
Heard it's sick.
We'll go to Tulsa soon.
I want to go to Tulsa.
We'll go check it out.
What else did I do this weekend? That's all I've been to show-wise. But let's start talking about the past. Let's talk about the future. Okay.
Okay. What's going on in the future?
I don't know. I got to get my phone and look at it.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to call Bobby first?
No, because then I'll lose my train of thought.
Okay. You just denied our king, by the way.
You put the king in the throne. Okay? Let me build it for him, and then we can call him.
Can't put a throne inside of a king.
Debatable.
What shows do we got?
May 22nd at the VFW OKC ENERVATE. Free for all. OTIS VCR, Shattered Youth, and one big game. May 23rd at the Venue Event Center OKC. Hollow Thoughts, Tainted Beef, Double Pump, Flinch, F6, Forehead Cigarette Burn. May 24th at the Railhead in Lawton. It'll be Oklahoma. False Idol, LUCAVI, Primal Hominid, hell yeah, and Hollow Thoughts. And May 29th at the Grand Royale, DAIKAIJU, Lowdown Weasel, and Ugly Cowboys. If we missed your show, send us a flyer. We'll put it up. If you don't feel like reversing the Spotify and listening to me talk again, scroll down.
There's going to be shit there.
It's in every single one. It's in every single one. I put them down there. And yeah, dude, if we missed your show, just fucking send us a flyer, dude.
Sick.
That's it. I think that's all I got.
All right.
Let's call the king.
Yeah? You want to call the king? Give him a call. Did you notice what that is?
Game of Thrones? Game of Boners? What is that?
I wish I could zoom in on it.
Is that weenies?
It's all wieners.
Octopus?
All wieners.
Game of Boners.
It's really sick.
Dude, I love the South Park episode of the fucking Game of Thrones, dude.
I haven't seen it.
I gotta show you it.
Yeah, agreed.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Okay.
Are we good, dude?
Yeah.
Hello?
What up, boy?
King Bobby.
What up?
What's the word, dog?
Dude, I'm currently looking at a picture of a cow impaled by a 2x4.
Nice.
Was it a nader?
It was in Wisconsin, so potentially. Does it say tornado? I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know if it's fake or not. That shit might be fake, but it's very entertaining nonetheless.
Holy shit. There it is. Cow survives getting impaled by lumber.
Is it real?
It's
Maybe.
It looks kind of real to me. Yeah.
Ain't no blood, though.
It says May 15th.
It's right in its back meat.
Do you think that's all hide, maybe?
I don't know, man. That's a pretty awful big splinter to not be bleeding.
Yeah, dude. Like, there should be blood.
Well.
And to be impaled like that, it would have to be, like, stuck pretty deep in, like, thick, you know?
I don't know, man.
Like, if that was just the tip, it would fall out.
I don't know. I'm around cows a lot. Seeing as how I live with a bunch of them. And
call your wife that. It's brutal.
Yeah. Sure. And I don't know, man. They're pretty fatty and their bones are massive. And where that's stuck in that shoulder blade, I could see it not having a lot of blood involved. It's a really fatty part of the cow.
So what you're saying is we need to impale one of your cows with a 2x4 and see if it bleeds.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, dude, I mean, you think about how
That's just a joke. Calm down, PETA. Calm the fuck down. I eat cows, not...
think about how tough like real genuine leather is, you know? Like that hide when it's fresh on the animal is stout.
Stout?
I don't know, man. That could be real.
Oh, they don't really feel a lot.
No, they don't really do much. I mean, they
don't even feel the shit coming out of their ass, dude.
Mine got horns and they'll fucking plow into each other like dead in the ribs with the big ass horns.
Oh, dude.
And not even flinch. Like they won't even stop munching on grass.
Are you shitting me?
I swear. It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
I think
great album cover. Somebody take that and make an album cover.
Cows are invincible.
Cattle almost decapitation.
Cattle impalement.
Cattle, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Sick, man. Well, what do you got for us this week?
So, this week, dudes, let me get to it. Goodbye, cow.
Goodbye.
Number one, dude, this band called Slugdge or Slugdge. Slug DVE, however you pronounce it.
Slug DVE.
D Dog Greg Edward.
DGE.
Slugdge.
Wait.
Sludge.
Slugdge?
I like that.
Slugdge?
Anyway, the album's called Esoteric Malacology.
What the fuck is malacology?
Probably something to do with slugs. Looking at the album cover. But, dude, so I listened to the song, what was it? Fucking Salt Thrower, and it's fucking banging, dude. So I'm listening to the rest of the album here. I was listening to it while I was looking at that cow, actually, when you called.
The branch of malacology, the branch of zoology that deals with mollusks.
It's a slug.
That's a slug?
Yeah, mollusks. Slugs are mollusks.
Wait, did you say salt thrower?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you burn them, dude. That's how you keep them away from stuff.
I like this a lot. This is cool.
But it's pretty banging, dudes. I enjoy it.
Sick. We'll throw it on the list. Give it a listen.
Malacology.
And then the other one. So I watched this death documentary, dude, and I guess pretty much that Sound of Perseverance lineup had another band with a different singer called Control Denied.
Oh, they have a very interesting
the riffs
history.
Are excellent. And I enjoyed it. So, been branching out a little bit, a little less black metal lately.
You said the Sound of Perseverance?
Yes, that lineup, but the band is called Control Denied. The Fragile Art of Existence, I think is what it's called. Let me get back to it. Yes, The Fragile Art of Existence.
Man, the Sound of Perseverance is the one with the red mountain on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite album.
Listen to that album, then I think you'd enjoy it.
It's so good.
But anyway, so let's talk about Philo Medusa real quick.
Dude, I was gonna bring that up. I don't think I told Brain about it at all.
Dude.
So sick, bro. So fucking sick. Dude, all right. So, you know how I just like ramble on Spotify, right? Sometimes I just turn that shit on and let it take off, especially with the Spotify DJ.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it leads you down these rabbit holes and shit where you find wild shit. And some of it's just like kind of mid, you know?
Yeah.
But some of it, sometimes it hits and you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? So it was one of those moments and I was like, Philo Medusa. And it's a little like tree frog on everything. I think that's the name of the actual frog. But it's this.
Oh, like the scientific name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like it's like severe, like gore grind almost, kind of. But he just
Dude, it goes way further than that.
It's like he just calls it frog noises. The artist, and I was
Big
like,
Frog.
yeah, so the artist's name is Big Frog apparently, and I'm learning all this
Sick.
just from people hitting me up and on all this shit. And I went down their discography, and I fucking shit you not, he's put out like 20 albums this year.
What?
Yeah, he's on pace with Buckethead, dude. It's ridiculous.
Whoa.
He's put out like an insane amount of content, and that's not even including like his EPs and all this stuff. Right?
It's full albums.
So I was like looking for him. I was gonna tag the band, which I'm like, why can't I find any live sets? Why can't I find like a Facebook, an Insta, a fucking webs? Nothing, dude.
Because he is a frog.
And it's one guy.
Oh, wow.
It's one person somewhere. It's just one guy somewhere, and he puts his shit on Spotify and YouTube, and that's it. Like,
Brain.
Yeah.
Look at the screenshot I just sent you.
Okay. Let's see.
The first one.
it's just his cock. Here's a tip for you, bitch.
Oh, sick. Why does he has a nail through his tongue?
Listen to that one. That one was fucking amazing.
I think my favorite song so far,
Hell yeah.
he's got this song called I Eat the Bug.
Yes.
The first song that I heard from him, though, was his most popular because, you know, that's how Spotify does. And the song name was just Pulverize That Hoe. And I was like, what is this? You know, this sounds aggressive.
So I saw your post on Facebook, and me and Blake were doing our practice yesterday, and I was like, dude, check this shit out. And that one.
Did you and Blake know about this guy?
No, I learned about it from your post. I got a tip from you this week.
Dude,
Sick.
fuck yeah.
And we went down this rabbit hole, dude, and we just enjoyed ourselves immensely.
It's so cool. I don't think
It
I've
was
heard of a single song where I was like, like all of
As
them.
outrageous as it is, it's quite enjoyable.
It's very cool.
I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, I think you'd like
That or I'm a fucking idiot, one of the two.
Yeah. Philo Medusa. Check them out.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Bob?
Same shit, different day. Still looking to book. You know, hit us up on Facebook, the Entropic Facebook.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, we've just been writing.
It's awesome, man.
You know, name of the game, buddy, is one of my favorite parts of it, so I've been enjoying it.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah, brother. Well, thanks for picking up the phone, man, and thanks for the tip. We'll get it uploaded to the playlist.
Yeah, Bobby's tip, Spotify playlist. It's got to be like a week long now.
Hell yeah. All right, brother. We'll see you.
Later, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Bobby from the band Entropic. You can find the playlist, like he said, Bobby's Tip, BOBBY space TIP, on Spotify. It's public. It grows every week. We update it with 2 more albums. So what Bobby does, we just listen. And, man, you can find some shit in there, dude. You can find a lot of shit in there.
There's a lot of stuff in
A lot
there.
of good shit. Sometimes I'll be listening to it and just one singular riff will catch me. And I'm like, oh. And then it makes me remember that song. And then I go try to fuck around with it a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
That shit's nice. Next segment.
Next segment.
Working on. You want to go first? You want me to? Should we cast some bones? Read the future?
Huh?
Do a seance? Ouija board status?
What the fuck is happening?
Who goes first?
I don't know.
I love the confidence. You're going first.
Yeah, I'll go first. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I've not been working on a lot. This weekend was a big family weekend, you know?
Yeah.
That happened.
Family's so bad for metal.
It is. Truthfully.
No, dude. Family's good for metal.
I mean, I came over here and we jammed a lot.
That was a fucking sick day.
Yeah, last week. And I don't know, we were just mainly working on technique, you know?
Yeah, that was the
Between the
high
two
point
of
of
us.
my week, dude.
Yeah,
Damn,
me too.
That was fun as fuck.
Agreed. I haven't been working on any new riffs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Really? No.
Still doing your finger stylies?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
What was I don't even remember the thing that I just like picked up this morning. Or not this morning, when I got here.
Was it a guitar?
Huh?
Was it a guitar?
I picked up a shovel this morning.
Fuck.
But,
Country boy can't survive.
yeah, no, my hands are all fucked right now.
Were you shoveling cow shit?
No, I need
Were
to.
you shoveling the lumber out of a cow?
No. I really do need to go clean that barn real bad.
I am.
Yeah.
Does it smell like death metal in there?
Doesn't smell.
Oh, it smells like
It just,
Teen Spirit?
no, that Teen Spirit is Unexpected Pregnancy is what that is.
Smells like a trip to Colorado.
No,
Oh,
cow shit doesn't stink all that bad unless it's in extreme excess.
So it doesn't smell like black metal.
No, that's
It smells like country.
it's fucking processed grass.
Does it smell like Copperhead Road?
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been poking around a little bit with the fingerstyle. This week it was mainly like when I came over, I'm not going to play the stuff that we worked on because we worked on one particular thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's been just technique. I haven't picked up any new riffs really. I don't have a lot to showcase, you know?
Nothing.
Not really. I don't want to keep playing the same things, and that's what I practice. You know, when I pick up my guitar, I practice the same things over and over because it takes me a while to get things, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
So I definitely feel
You
like
could always just be like me and quit and do something else.
I don't want to.
Drop the riff. Move on.
I don't know. I don't
Listen, dude, you date a girl, she annoys you the first 3 days. Drop it. Go get another one.
I don't know. What was it? I was playing something earlier. I like finding stuff with my ear and thinking like I'll hit like a note or two and then I'll be like, hey, that sounds exactly like this particular song, and then I'll start figuring
Sounding
it out
it out.
myself. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good fucking thing to work out, honestly. That's a huge strength because that ear is what you're going to use to start soloing off of shit.
Yeah. I've been working on it, you know.
Unless you do all the math. If you do the math, you know, but
I picked this one up literally when I walked in the studio today, just randomly. Hit a note on accident and started playing this. I don't know what the name of the song is. Can't remember. To save my life. It's some fucking sissy boy song.
all right, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just poking around. I don't actually know what the chords are supposed to be there.
Sounds
But,
right to me, dude.
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
Sounds chunked up, but
yeah, it sounded really bad, but
I know that song. I don't know what.
couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I don't know which one it is.
I was poking on that a little bit today.
If you know the song, fucking comment it. Then we can make Brain learn something new.
Yeah. I got a couple riffs that I want to start learning, and I planned on doing it this last weekend. But like I said, this weekend was all family pretty much.
And a shovel.
And a shovel.
Did you kill your family and bury them?
What were you working on?
Same shit as last week. I'm doing the Antichrist. Is it Antichrist or Antichrist? It'd be like the new Pope. Antichristo.
I think it's the ant of Christ.
Ant of Christ.
Yeah. Oh, I poisoned a bunch of ants today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, chemical warfare?
Got the ass.
Napalm death?
Yeah.
Napalm in the morning?
It wasn't this morning. It was this morning.
It was. See,
It
that's
was.
the best time to use it, apparently.
The second they woke up, they got flooded with poison.
Fuck, dude. Imagine that. Like, babe, I'm going to put some eggs on. How many do you want? Take the babies and run. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Just a normal Sunday, Monday morning, dude. I'm about to bomb this shit like the Gaza Strip, dude. That was a little messy. What's on the screen? What'd you put on the screen, Brian?
Oh,
Who are those people?
It's what the anthills look like this morning.
You turned them into slavery. Ant switch. That's what you did, dude.
Yeah, I created ants.
The genocide of ants. Anyway, yeah, that was Ant Christ by Slayer. Working on my speed. Someone left one of these picks in the studio, and I just picked it up the other day when me and Brandon were jamming, and it's a Dunlop Flow 2.0, and they feel a lot like the Gator 1.5s, but they have a little bit more texture, and I've been using the same pick for like a week now, and
0.5 more texture, in fact.
yeah, this 0.5, see, millimeters is, it's not millimeters, it's actually how much texture. So if you want a lot of texture on your picks, make sure you get like a 3.0.
Yeah, get enough points.
Yeah, the more points, the better.
Yep.
Really. But no, it's a 2 millimeter, it's hard plastic, and the tip doesn't wear out near as fast. And I like that. And it seems to kind of glide off of the strings a little easier.
Did you get a bunch of them?
Yeah, about a 25 pack.
Nice.
Yeah, super stoked with them. They do one thing which I'm not sure I quite like. Listen to right before I hit this note on, like, up here. You hear that, like, tiny bit of, like, buzzing a little bit?
Yeah.
If I switch to my bridge pickup. Hear that little chirp?
Yeah.
If I play further down the neck, like frets 1 through 5. But that just means I need to speed up the picking.
It's just deadening the string before the next
It's just
note.
like a
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like playing with them a lot, so I'm probably just going to keep doing it.
Okay.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck tone.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Who needs tone anyway, dude? You just
Who
need
needs
gain.
it?
Just need gain, no equalizer, nothing. But yeah.
Pretty much what we do here.
So, another thing I kind of worked on yesterday Whose tone do you think is better? Just write it in the comments. So I like I like playing Xbox, right?
Yeah.
So the new Doom video game just dropped and came out on Game Pass.
Right.
So I didn't play a lot of guitar this weekend. I went to shows and I played that game.
Nice.
Because that shit is fucking sick as hell, dude.
I started playing a new game.
What game did you play?
The Witcher 3.
Oh, dude, I never fucking played any of the Witchers.
I
Always wanted to.
They had a Steam sale where it was the trilogy 1, 2, and 3 for $7.
Oh.
So I went ahead and got that.
Can you play Steam games on Xbox yet or what?
No.
Fuck. All right.
I went ahead and got that pack. I downloaded Witcher 1, which was made in 08. It's like I didn't have a lot of expectations, you know?
To your Witcher.
That's the only reason I wanted to play the game is so I could hear that song.
That show's so hard, dude.
The show was rough.
Fucking
was good.
Show made me hard, dude.
Started
right?
playing the first one, and it didn't feel like it was made in 08. It felt like it was made in 1908.
It's a good video game.
It was no.
What?
No.
You don't like old video games?
This was rough. It was bad. It was really bad.
You sure your computer just wasn't loading it right?
100%. Yeah, I played it for like 15 minutes and I was like, this really sucks.
Maybe the trick is if you got like one of those old white computers, it would play it better because it's like designed for it.
It's just the way the mechanics of the game are. I did not enjoy at all.
You got to have that old white PC lag, dude.
It was rough. It was really
well.
bad.
Doom is sick. It's been sick. It's always been sick. It's. You remember how I got you on Space Marine? I was like, wow, look how violent this shit is. Awesome.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, no, I've heard a lot about Doom.
Way better, dude.
I'm waiting to play it. I'm gonna play it.
My God, dude.
Yeah. Especially
Fucking
since it's on Game
curb
Pass.
stomping fucking demons, dude, to smithereens. And you get this fucking shield with the fucking saw blade around it. You can throw it and just saw people to pieces and shit. Not people, okay? Just, demons,
Yeah.
bad guys.
Yeah.
And the first thing I did was max upgrade my shotgun. Because that's just how I roll, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking pow, dude. Anyway, it's awesome. I'm still playing it. But it made me think about... So I met this guy. No homo. I met this guy at one of the shows I was at. And I was talking to him. I was like, do you play music? And I had a huge crush on him. But anyway... people are going to think I'm legit gay, dude.
What do you mean?
I'm legit gay.
What do you mean by that?
When I was talking to him, just chopping it up, and I was like, so do you play any music or anything, dude? He's like, no, I make video game music. I was like, oh, like, he was like, pretty much I pull sounds off of video games, isolate the instruments, do all this stuff. It's like tech stuff, you would like it. I'm not really built like that, but it was really cool. But one of the coolest parts about Doom, speaking of video game music, is the game tracks themselves.
Yeah.
The music in Doom is fucking heavy metal as hell.
Okay.
Like distorted guitars, the whole 9 yards. So I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, those riffs don't sound too hard. I was like, I wonder if there's any fucking tabs for any of this shit. Now, I haven't played the original Doom games. Would love to. But they're not on Game Pass, so what do you want to do?
What's it called? The new one's called like Doom Eternal or something like that, right?
Doom Eternal was the one before this one.
Oh, okay.
Which was also awesome. I think the one now is called, I don't know, something about old knights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've played it for hours. I don't even know what it's called.
Wait, so at what point of the story do you tell us?
It's called
about how you fucked that guy you were
I
talking
didn't fuck the guy, okay?
He fucked you.
Well,
anyway, what about it?
Listen, what I do on my personal time is my fucking business, okay?
Oh.
I'm going to make that real clear.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
Doom has a lot of cool heavy metal music, is the point. Video games have cool music. And I was looking for Doom tabs. I was like, does anybody fucking tabbed any of this shit out? And I found a bunch of them. A bunch of tutorials on YouTube and stuff. And I was like, let me fucking pop one of these bad boys up and see what's up. So I learned one. And this is called E1M1, and I think it's from one of the older Doom games. I think it might be one of the first. But let's see if I can do it. It's real choppy, so we'll see.
This is the song they fuck to.
That's it. It just keeps going over and over and over.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's sick, right?
It's really cool.
Makes you want to grab a shotgun and start blowing people apart. Not people, demons. Makes you want to go into a school. No, just
don't
kidding.
listen to this at school.
Dude. If you see someone in a trench coat at school and you hear this song, fucking run.
Get
dude.
out.
Fucking run, dude. Skip class like you never skipped class before. Anyway, yeah. Doom music's fucking sick.
A lot of video game music is pretty cool. Anime music is pretty sick usually.
Dude, anime guitarists fucking rule, dude.
Anime guitar music, like anime metal music that happens in random animes, is so weird because it's like it usually doesn't fit anything that's happening currently in the show. It's like intro, outro music.
Oh, what was that one show we watched where there was like screaming, like whatever?
Was it Death Note?
It might have been Death Note.
It might have been Death Note. It sounds like it should be. But usually it's like something really soft spoken, you know, the character's like giving a recap, whatever, or just giving a weird backstory, and then it like cuts to intro and it's like it's so legit.
That was like the heavy training brought on by Yasuka.
Some of the Demon Slayer stuff was wild.
Oh yeah,
too.
Demon Slayer track, dude.
Yeah.
And then there's all those little random like animes where it's like
Cowboy Bebop.
Japanese. Yeah, kind of like that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, but dude, fucking anime fucking music is shit.
Random video game
Fuck
thing.
badass.
Can I bring up some video game news and just get your thoughts?
Yeah, dude.
How much do you know about the Switch 2?
Don't give a fuck.
Okay. So you remember old school Nintendo? Nintendos were sick back in the day.
Love
right?
it, dude.
Really
Love
cool. Buy a console, buy a giant game cartridge that's literally the size of one of these keyboards anymore.
I don't know what happened with Nintendo, but the GameCube was like the last good fucking
GameCube was
controller,
sick.
dude.
Yeah.
They
Well,
fucking went off the goddamn deep end.
let me tell you something about this Switch 2. You don't own the console when you buy it.
Suck my ass, dude.
So you buy the console, and if they find any tampering or anything within the coding, within the actual hardware, if it detects any tampering, anything like that, apparently they can remotely brick your system and just stop it. Like you'll never be able to play it again. You'll never be able to do anything on it again. It's bricked forever.
Try to brick us for bricking them back in the day.
Also, the fucking also the game cartridges. You know, the Switch game cartridges are cool, right?
Yeah,
Ish. Tiny little SD card looking.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's all it was. Like camera, like
Right.
picture memory thing.
Well, they now came out and said that all the Switch
Picture
2
memory,
game cartridges
fucking
are not. They don't actually have the game on them. They have the license to the game.
So
which,
that's also what happened with the new Doom game, I heard. And people were like sending their hard disk back because they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
so the deal with games anymore is you don't really own a lot of them unless you own a physical copy that isn't a license key.
Can't you download it to a hard drive and then just keep it if you can crack it?
That's called ROMs. So you've heard of emulators, right?
Yeah, fake Pokemon.
Yeah, that's real Pokemon. That's someone that took the entire game file, turned it into a ROM, and put it on a technically illegal website where you can download it and play it illegally. Now, another weird thing about Nintendo is at their most, I think it was the most recent, or it was at least a recent like convention or whatever they had. They had like a little booth that you could play some of the older Nintendo games on, right?
Sick. Okay.
And turns out that they didn't have the actual consoles there. They were just emulating them through a PC. Emulating these games through a PC. And this was right after
Wasn't that illegal?
came and cracked down on people like suing all kinds of motherfuckers for emulating their old stuff, like N64 stuff. They were suing for like old shit that's definitely
for
not
Super Mario 64.
yeah, like old stuff that's not been supported for decades, and they're using
What if your
other
fucking
people's
Nintendo
software.
breaks, dude? It's not like you can buy parts for it anymore.
They publicly used other people's software with other people's ROMs to emulate their stuff. They're like, technically, it's mine. I can do what I want, even though it's like, yeah, you didn't make that fucking software. You didn't make any of that.
You didn't make it.
It's not yours.
This is why you're not gonna make it, dude. You're lucky you got Mario, dude. If Mario was on Xbox, Nintendo could die, bitch.
Yeah.
Die and burn in hell, dude.
I got a Switch for the portability. I was like, there's no handhelds out anymore. And Nintendo was kind of the king of handhelds.
Bro, but the PSP was lit.
PSP was cool.
The PSP was sick as hell, dude. That's really it, though. Nobody else is fucking...
Anymore. It's
What's that one thing, like the Steam Deck or something?
The Steam
like
Deck, Lenovo Legion Go.
Legion?
Yeah, Lenovo made a handheld called the Legion Go that has like detachable, like Joy-Cons, like the Switch.
Yeah.
That just runs Windows 11. That thing has more processing power than my computer at home.
So what's the problem with
handheld
Witcher
PC.
1, dude?
No, I didn't like the game itself. I like Witcher 3. I've been playing that. There's like Asus, ROG Ally, MSI, Claw made one. And these are all just things that are running either Linux or a Steam OS or Windows or whatever. They're just handheld PCs now instead of a thing that's very dedicated.
Separate fucking, yeah.
Which, man, there's something about a fucking Game Boy Advanced to me. You know, that'll never miss, dude. If someone handed me one, it's like, here, play Lego Star Wars. I'm
Game Boy Advanced.
I'm gonna enjoy that for.
Nintendo DS was sick.
I liked the DS.
I like the Nintendo DS. That was pretty cool.
I like that Nintendo no longer is the only people that are like flooding the handheld.
I'm really starting to have a bad taste in my mouth for Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't have a good one. I don't. Literally the only reason I bought a Switch initially was because there was no other handhelds on the market.
Dude, I heard the new Zelda game. Well, I guess it's not new anymore. I heard that shit fucking hit.
Tears of the Kingdom,
Windtalker or something like Wind.
They did a remake of Ocarina of Time, which was like a remake of a really old
Ocarina.
Zelda. Oh, yeah, Ocarina.
Dude. I fucked with that game so hard.
I didn't play any of the Zelda games.
What, dude? I had a Nintendo 64. I had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, dude.
Yeah, they remade that one.
I fucked with it, dude.
It looks really good.
I'll tell you what I really fucked with. Beating the fuck out of my brother on Super Smash Brothers, dude. Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah?
That game fucked.
Let's see. I want to see the new...
Dude, I can even remember some of the songs you played on the Ocarina. The beep-dee-dee, beep-dee-dee, beep-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dude, you know what scared the shit out of me as a kid?
Huh.
In the Majora's Mask, when you put this mask on to shoot like bubbles out of the tube, there's this cutscene where he puts the mask on. He's like, "Rah!" And it scared the fuck out of me the first time. I had nightmares, dude.
Here, that's a good side by side.
Holy shit!
Or not side by side. Yeah, that's the remake.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's the same game.
Yeah.
I liked.
Listen. Remember that bitch?
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I liked the Zelda game that launched with the Switch. Was really good. What was that called? I don't know. You know the one.
Which one?
The Zelda game that launched with the Switch.
I don't know. I never had a Switch. I just played literally Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and that's it. Listen.
Oh yeah, they remade.
I heard a lot of rappers own Switches. Did you know that?
Oh my god.
Skyward. Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom. Damn, what is all this shit, dude? I gotta catch up, dude.
There's a lot of them.
But now I don't really want to support them, dude.
I don't want to.
It sounds like they're being grade A cunts right now, dude.
It sounds like you can emulate everything they have currently, even.
I can't. I don't know how. But I know someone who probably does. Yo, if you want Zelda, fucking
Breath
hit
of the
us
Wild.
up at Guitar Practice
dude.
Podcast.
Breath of the Wild. That's the one.
You get a free Guitar Practice t-shirt for every purchase of Zelda.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
I don't know.
Breath of the Wild. That's what
Breath of the Wild.
That's the one that everybody was nutting all over,
I
dude.
liked that a lot. I played a lot of that. I probably put 100 hours in it.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like old games.
Yeah.
Dude, my YouTube algorithm right now took me down a rabbit hole of like old like CD-ROM games.
Yeah.
And some of them, like the horror games back in like 98 and like 93, 95, were like some of the most heinous fucking storylines I've ever heard. Like some real like gore shit, you know? This one game was like fucking... You're a character, but your mom kept trying to have sex with you, and there's like demons like possessing people, and somebody burned somebody alive, and like there was like a cutscene of a full-on like hanging noose suicide. I was like, you can't put that in a game now.
No.
Well, unless you play, the games that I like to play sometimes. Like even then, though, dude, like Hellblade and stuff.
Yeah.
It was dark, but it wasn't like.
I want to go back to the good old days, honestly.
I kind of want to
like
replay Zoom.
I like the mechanics they're putting in games, but
Doom, not Zoom.
they're
Idiot, dude.
they're turning into like movies that you can interact with almost anymore.
I love a good cutscene,
like
but I also kind of like the fucking bad fucking graphics for some reason, dude. I think it's just because of like everything's so overstimulative now.
Yeah. Yeah. My
You know
problem
what I mean?
with the first Witcher game was not the graphics, because I was laughing at the graphics, but it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
That wasn't my issue with it. My issue is just how the mechanics of the game, how you interacted with the game. Like I did not like it at all. It felt gross.
Okay.
It just felt too clunky for me.
You ever played Wolfenstein 3D?
No. I have a Wolfenstein game at the house.
It's like the OG first person shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You get to kill Hitler. He gets to fucking. He gets into this fucking giant mecha robot and you have to shoot him. I'm like, this is hilarious, dude. And there's like flat out like armbands and shit all over that game. I'm like, yeah, this would not fly. I mean, you're killing Nazis, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know how to advertise that without getting canceled. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
The graphics in the third Witcher aren't even like good for 2015 standards, really.
Really?
Yeah. They're not.
I heard one of the Witchers had like an insane frame rate or something like that.
The Witcher 3 can be like, it puts a lot of strain on systems just because of how much like world loading and stuff they had. I just don't think they created the game efficiently, is what happened. I don't think it was necessarily that it was the greatest thing to ever touch this planet.
Oh, they just didn't
I
clean
think
up
they
all
just-
the dookie
Yeah, I
piles
just
that
don't
are
think they
overloaded
I
your
don't think
fucking
they
RAM and
efficiently
shit.
created the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good game though. There's a lot of mechanics involved with it for sure. So it used to be like the benchmark for a good PC was if you could play The Witcher 3.
Yeah, that's what I remember, yeah.
Yeah. And it
It was
was
like, dude, look,
yeah.
100 feet per second. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, like I can play The Witcher at 120 FPS.
how to build a computer? I've been drinking nothing but chocolate milk and being in my room for the past year. I can finally play The Witcher 3.
My graphics card is
That's what annoys. Okay, so you know how I'm like Xbox for life?
Mhm.
That is exactly why. Because just because you have a PC doesn't mean you can play all PC games. But if you
No.
have the fucking Xbox, you can play all the Xbox games.
agreed. Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that stress, dude.
Yeah. That's,
I want to blow in the bottom of a cartridge, shove it in there violently, and fire that bad boy up. You know
I
what
like
I mean?
that. I like that a lot. The my graphics card that's in my computer currently is not much younger than The Witcher 3.
Huh.
Like, I don't know when a 1070.
What did you name it when it was born?
I didn't.
Gay.
Nerd. Yeah, I play it at like very high frame rate still.
Yeah.
Like very comfortably I play that game.
But it couldn't handle Witcher 1.
Yep, that's it.
Hell yeah. Video games are metal. They've got good soundtrack in The Witcher.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's fun.
I'd love to be like, hey, we're making this game. I'm like, what is it about? I'm like, you fucking savagely beat bad demons to death. Can you make a cool metal soundtrack? I'd be like,
yeah.
I'm quitting my job today. I'll be right on it, dude. And then, yeah, dude, just blast beats, dude. Every time you fire the gun, it's gonna be ding, 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 ding. You know, whoa! That'd be sick as fucking hell, dude.
Sick. Big tangent. My bad.
Yeah, that was a big rabbit hole, dude. Big rabbit hole, but that's okay. That's what we like to do, dude.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do here on this show.
Fuck Nintendo.
I'm not happy about that, but honestly, I'm expecting Xbox and PlayStation to do the same thing.
They're gonna. Guaranteed they're gonna. Especially if Switch 2 sells literally more than 4 consoles.
Gay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a pee break.
Oogie.
I gotta piss.
Oogie. We're back.
We're back. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Next segment. What's up with Offer Up?
What's up with Offer Up?
We go to random cities, sometimes Oklahoma City, here at home base, sometimes other places, and find sick fucking deals on guitars. Sometimes they're beginner guitars, sometimes they're more advanced guitars, sometimes they're expensive as hell and cool, sometimes they're cheap as hell and fucking awesome. I decided to pick Nashville, which is a pretty serious guitar city. Maybe not known for metal, but known for a lot of good guitar work.
A lot of good guitar work.
So, let's just see right here. I found this thing's fucking sick as hell. It's a Schecter C1 Platinum for $550 in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's got EMG 8185, and it's fucking pink purple.
Nice.
It's pink fade to dark purple.
Nice.
Bitch, and quilted maple top. Yeah, quilted maple top. 24 frets. Fucking neck through. Wait, is it neck through? I'm just throwing stats out like an asshole right now. I'm not sure if it's neck through. But Schecter makes a mean fucking guitar.
Yeah, they do.
Hardtail.
It's hard to go wrong with them.
It's the string through bridge. It's fucking stable. Ready to fucking chug, dude. Ready to rip. What do you got? What city did you go to?
I went around Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
And I found something in Henderson, Nevada.
Henderson, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Probably somewhere real close. I hate Ibanez's naming system. It sucks a lot.
RGLP.
Yeah. I got an Ibanez
What are you,
standard
LGBTQ 97.
Stupid. I found an Ibanez standard RGA 42 FM in transparent gray flat electric.
I've had that Ibanez for a while now. I still don't know what it is. RG.
There's no reason to. It's stupid, dude.
Ibanez
That's
Strat.
the worst
Super
thing
Strat.
about fucking Ibanez is their
Yeah, but
names.
at least they don't name them like this is the for whom the bell tolls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the fucking skull cracker.
For $200.
Oh shit!
It's like a weird flat black wood tone.
Hardtail. Bolt on.
Yeah.
Bolt on neck.
Yeah, bolt on neck,
String through?
hardtail. Yeah, bolt on neck, hardtail. It's got that same little cover on the headstock as yours.
Oh, the slide off.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Bar adjust.
Look at the back.
Ooh,
It's like a cherry wood on the back.
that shit is hot, dude. That shit
Thing's
is fire.
sick looking, actually.
I like Ibanez, dude.
For $200, come on.
That's pretty solid. I found this PV bass in Nashville, Tennessee for $500.
Ooh.
I don't know a lot about PV basses. I don't know a lot about basses at all. But it is a fucking neck through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piece neck.
What?
Just look at the neck.
Oh,
Look at the
okay.
back of it, dude.
Yeah.
Nice walnut stain. That's a fucking nasty looking bass, dude.
I like that look a lot. Offset.
Yeah, it's a little offset strat styley.
I like the clean wood. Yeah.
Dude, wood grain fucks.
Yeah.
Wood grain always fucks. In everything, actually. Like furniture. Wood grain means expensive. Painted, suck. You know what I mean? Same for guitars. Obviously not every guitar, because some painted guitars are cool, but stained guitars are way cooler.
I think it just looks better.
I think stained guitars, it just really brings out the flavor.
What they want? You said
500 flat.
Well, for $595 in, again, Henderson, Nevada,
Anderson.
a Kramer Focus 1000 with a hard case. Beautiful.
Oh. I've heard a lot of good things about Kramer.
Yeah.
A lot of heroes played Kramer.
Floyd Rose.
Oh wow, dude! OfferUp's doing
OG Floyd Rose.
OfferUp's doing fucking ads like it's a goddamn stacking blocks video game on your phone now.
Yeah. It's a good looking guitar, man. Single humbucker, single knob. That's all you need. Very nice. I like it a lot. It's a nice, it's a gloss black. Case is a black leather with a red felt interior. Super
Nice case
classic.
is always nice to have around too.
This thing looks fairly old.
So I wouldn't even buy this guitar, but I think as far as OfferUp, this is the most expensive guitar I've seen on OfferUp. It's a 2018 Gibson Memphis ES355, the semi-hollow.
Yeah.
Black, beauty, ebony. Gold hardware, gold pickups.
What do they want for it?
$5,499. And it came down from $6,000 flat.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna pick a random one. God damn, they got expensive guitars in Nashville. 1974 Fender Telecaster custom with maple fretboard black for $2,700. Obviously, that thing's gonna rip.
I got one more that I like, just because I like the styling of this guitar. This isn't a natural wood. Well, it is. It's another wood grain guitar, but this might be my favorite.
Natural lambskin guitar.
My favorite type of painted wood, whatever the fuck.
Painted wood?
Yeah. This might be my favorite color pattern.
Okay.
Okay. ESP LTD EC401 VF.
Okay.
I don't know. It's basically their fancy Les Paul.
All right.
Yeah. Seymour Duncan's.
Nice.
Sunburst.
Oh, dude, the slash color. Well, not quite the slash color, but yeah.
Yeah. It's really nice.
That's a what? That's a Schecter?
It's a ESP.
Oh, ESP. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's hot. Here's a good
For $395 in Las Vegas.
That's fucking dude, ESP. I tell you that one time when I was in St. Louis and I picked up that traditional ESP.
Wait, this guy's a fucking liar. It's an LTD.
That's the same company.
Nope.
I think is LTD more expensive or less
I don't
expensive?
know, actually. I thought the ESP.
It's
and
Squire and
LTD
Fender.
I don't know. But I'm kind of just talking shit to talk shit.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up. Here's a good, maybe a little above starter guitar. Well, I guess now that everybody's charging so much for Squires, then
Yeah.
$300 is kind of the starting price. And by the way, it's 100% worth every dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Schecter Diamond Series, 6 strings, string through design, Seymour Duncan's, dual humbuckers, 2 knobs, 1 switch.
I like it.
in this Metal Flake blue.
Oh yeah, really
It's
nice.
kind of cool, dude.
Looks like a classic car.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That's a nice one.
Dude, the Schecter headstocks go fucking hard, dude.
Schecter headstocks are very close to my favorite.
They got that shit.
Right next to the Jacksons.
The Jackson headstocks, you could poke someone's fucking eye out.
Iconic,
You know? I mean, that shit's
Yeah.
so tough.
Jackson headstocks are sick.
I like the Ibanez headstock. Don't get me wrong. Of course, you know, the Fender, like, what's that shit called? You were in
OG.
band. What is that symbol?
What?
The treble clef or whatever?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
You used to read music.
I've never even seen a music.
I don't even see music, dude. I feel it. I feel it.
What is the most iconic headstock design? Because I have
The
an
BC
opinion.
Rich, dude.
The BC Rich.
The BC Rich headstock is like, you could see that from a mile away.
I think the most iconic headstock
Probably Fender, dude.
is probably the Gibson Open Book.
Oh, with the scrolling on the top?
Yeah, the Gibson Scroll Open Book, whatever the fuck they called it. I called it an open book.
It looks
What-
like an open book. I've
Yeah, it
never
does.
heard that before. Is that what they say?
I don't know. That's what I
Did you
say.
make it up?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Or did you read that somewhere?
No, I've never read that. I don't know what
Tell
that's
me the
called.
truth.
What's it called?
I
Is
don't
it?
know, but I like open book.
It's what it looks like. It looks like a book that's laying open on a table.
I'm not going to be able to unsee that.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a mustache.
the end of your guitar, you fucking retard.
It kind of looks like a mustache also.
You look a mockingbird.
It looks like a mustache, dude. If I completely redo a Gibson,
Get one
like
of them
in white,
mustache guitars real quick.
if I
Show you
redo
how it's done.
if I do like a Stormtrooper Gibson, I'll definitely paint that in as a mustache in like solid black and have the rest of the guitar as white.
Oh, man, that would suck.
That'd be so funny.
Bald.
I would laugh so hard. I think that's the most iconic
Dude, looking
one.
at headstocks around, don't get me wrong, the Razorback headstock is sick, but it's definitely, you could definitely poke both eyes out with that thing
That's a
instead of
lot,
the
dude.
Jackson one-eye poker. Tobias, never heard of it. I don't think I've seen another one. That is a kind of cool headstock.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's kinda cool
Headstocks are sick, man.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of flavor in them, you know. And
What about no headstock? How do we feel about that?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan.
No neck dive.
Yeah.
No neck dive into an empty pool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a huge fan of the look.
Here's the thing, dude. Because when In Ruins came on the show and I got to play Trevor's Legator,
Yeah.
Legator,
I don't know.
Legator.
Legator.
And it
Legator.
was fucking hot pink and it was a headless. I get it. I'm not going to turn a blind eye to the like practicality of it
Yeah.
because it felt like air. It
Yeah.
felt like a cool breeze, really.
It's really cool.
But
I don't like the way it looks.
I couldn't tell you how to fucking tune that thing. Where are the things you screw in and out?
What do you mean they're at the bridge?
Yeah, but they don't look like regular tuners.
Yeah, it looks like Floyd Rose tuners. Like fine tuners on a Floyd Rose.
I think you twist the whole barrel or something.
Yeah. It's pretty simple. Like I understand the concept. I don't like the way it looks. Not a huge fan of it.
And how are you supposed to hang them up and show them off like you actually play guitar?
That's such a
Like in here.
problem in my opinion, just because it's like, man, you can buy a 6-pack of guitar headstock
I
hangers
tell you what I hate.
for like $10.
The headstock that I hate the most, the one that infuriates me.
So
Just take a guess. Take a wild guess.
mine is that one.
The fucking
Fender.
Fender?
Yeah, I hate that one. I hate it so much.
Treble clef, dude. That's what it's called, isn't it?
I think so.
Fuck.
Which one infuriates you?
Just take a guess.
Um.
Let's just say I had an incident.
Oh, the caster, the Telecaster.
I had a fucking incident at the fucking Guitar Center because they hang them up like it's not a problem, but it definitely is. Because I hung one of them back up, and then the two next to it fell down, and I caught all of them.
That's terrible.
They all hit They all hit their little ass cheeks on.
Oh,
them.
so you didn't catch anything. You didn't catch shit.
They didn't slam on the ground. Okay.
I don't like.
Dude, at least I wasn't playing Stairway or something.
I don't like the look of that neck or that headstock. That's like the thing that I hate
It's
the most
classic,
about
but
mine.
it does suck.
I don't like it.
If you had like an original like American Strat, would you still change the headstock if you had unlimited funding?
Yeah, 100%. Like 100,000%. I
What
would.
would you change it to? Jackson?
I'd probably change it to something like that Ibanez, honestly,
Yeah, the Ibanez isn't like
because it's
crazy
not like,
or anything.
Yeah, it's not insane. It's
just kind of nice.
it still has the same basic shape. You know, like it still points the same direction. The Jackson fucking points way hard left. Fucking
That's
yeah,
a
it's a
fucking
lot.
weapon is what that is.
It's a lot.
dude. That is
And
a weapon.
It's really cool. I don't want to see it on anything but a Jackson, in my opinion. But yeah, if I could completely
and honestly, the
change,
the Jackson headstocks that are pointy like that are on Strats, I'm like, take it or leave it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't like the practicality of that headstock because my high E string hangs over the edge of the wood.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You have a Floyd Rose on it.
It doesn't matter. It's still irritating. Like when I'm hanging it right now.
Is the string touching the
Yeah.
little hanger?
Yeah, the string touches the hanger. It's weird. Like practicality wise, I'm not a huge fan of that. I love the look.
Yeah, but it looks sick.
It looks really cool.
Looks is what matters. Okay.
And yeah, I think so.
That's why I'll always have a headstock, dude.
That's the thing that I hate the most about my Strat, and I love my Strat, is the headstock. I fucking hate it. I'm like, I've debated many a time to take that fucking little curly Q to a sander.
And just make it a point.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it, dude.
I don't know. I've debated a lot. I hate it a lot.
Yeah, that's not great.
The little fucking nutsack hanging off the end of your guitar, bro.
Dude, is that a ball sack, bro? Don't you like boys?
You like boys. I love my fucking Strat,
No,
dude.
no.
I play my Strat a lot. I love my Strat. That's my go-to guitar. I pick
I
that
played my
thing up a
Strat
lot.
the other day, but I stick with the Ibanez. It just plays too good for me to,
Yeah.
you know.
I pick my Strat up over pretty much anything when I'm at my house playing. Yeah.
And that's what's up with OfferUp, dude. There's
That's
deals out there,
what's
kiddos.
up.
Get after those fucking deals, man. Save your money. Get yourself a guitar.
Yeah.
Do you like pussy? Play guitar.
You like pussy? Don't get a fucking Fender neck.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
covered in balls.
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter, bro. Listen, get a guitar, learn Lips of an Angel by Hinder, and crush, dude.
Agreed.
You'll be sending bitches to Colorado in no time. What's up with
What's in
OfferUp?
fucking Colorado, dude?
Oh, you didn't get it.
No.
Yeah, so you know here in Oklahoma how abortion's illegal.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, you feel me, dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody listening to this knew what I was saying,
Had no idea.
except you.
No, I don't got it.
I think I'm about to crack this beer. Oh, I cut my fucking nails. Let's get into some
So they can kill
topics.
babies?
Stop. God damn. God damn. What's that one fucking soundbite? God damn.
What's our next thing?
God damn.
My
Just
bad.
got some topics. Just got some BS topics.
Yeah.
Bobby destroyed my Philo-Medusa is sick topic. They are still sick. Philo-Medusa, he is still sick. Big Frog is still sick.
The man, the myth, the frog.
Oh, by the way, the guy I was talking to,
Yeah.
he's in Soprogenous. He was the one that messaged me. He was like, "Oh, you fuck with fucking Philo Medusa?" I was like, "I do now," and he's the one that educated me. So shout out to Subrogenous. If you like gore grind, check them out.
Absolutely.
They're fucking brutal. I really liked seeing them.
Seeing them live was a treat, dude. It was so
Sapro,
cool.
come on the pod. We want to fucking dig into your gory little minds.
Agreed.
By the way, their fucking drummer, holy shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're all fucking badass, but
That drummer's fucking putting it on the line. Yeah.
I mean, like, just machine gun fire.
Yeah.
Did you fucking see the Mexican Navy crashing into the Brooklyn Bridge? Have you seen videos of this shit? Oh my fucking God. 2 people died.
What?
Oh my God. So our Navy has one too. It's like an old sailing ship.
Okay.
With like main masts and sails and like the whole nine. And they use them for like, you know, if you go to like Fleet Week or something where a bunch of countries meet up with their ships and they, you know, it's just like
It's a showpiece.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where like if you're in the construction business, you go and meet all like the Ryobi and the Makita dealers in Milwaukee. You know, it's the trade show kind of.
Yeah.
It's like a trade show for like navies, right?
Okay.
So most navies have one of these old sailing ships and they're still painted up nice and awesome and you can still get stationed there and stuff. The Mexican Navy version of their ship sailed into New York. I assume New York, Brooklyn. And the fucking mainmast hit the Brooklyn Bridge and snapped in half. The problem is a lot of times with these ships, when they're pulling into cities, they have the sailors up on the arms of the mainmast standing there because it looks fucking badass.
Oh, no.
Body's dropping, dude.
Oh.
Body's dropping. Rest in peace. But
That sucks.
everybody has a video of that shit. It is all over my feed. People are crying. People are like pumping on people's chests. 2 people died. And like they're wearing harnesses and stuff, but like the mast broke and fell over. So they're just like, some of them are dangling and hanging onto the fucking canvas.
Oh.
Some of them went straight down to the main deck.
That sucks.
It was insanity, dude.
All just for a little show and tell.
Well, show and tell's cool, okay. But that part wasn't great.
No, it's not great.
Man, I wish I don't want to play the video. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's all good. We don't got
It's just people falling a long way down, dude. I mean, because we're talking like 600 feet, dude. Like,
Yeah. Oh, so it's like a 10-minute video.
I mean, some of them are, but you know.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I thought that was crazy. Falling to your death. It's pretty heavy metal.
Man, I wouldn't even know what to think, man. If I'm like, hey, yo, this thing's about to hit. What do we do?
It's not like you can climb down.
No.
Just hanging out. And you've seen those shit. You've seen those when people flip a JLG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of like that.
It sucks.
Maybe try to jump in the water, you know, or something. I don't know.
That might be your only
And
chance.
it's still going to hurt like a motherfucker, dude.
It's still a long ways up.
We had people jump off the ship, and one person jumped from
Like, if you're not a
solid 120,
absolute
And-
perfect diver.
panicked in midair,
Oh,
and like
wrong.
swung their arms around and stuff,
Wrong
and they
choice.
fucking hit the water sideways. Dude, from their ankle to their shoulder was a bruise.
Yeah.
That was only 120 feet, so, I mean, you could still probably die.
Yeah, you got to be an absolute, like, perfectionist of a diver
Yeah.
to be making a jump like that.
Yeah, you gotta,
Like, dead perfect.
yeah, dude. You better pencil that shit.
10's on the
dude.
board, dude.
Yeah, dude, you better fucking. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Piss break. Sorry.
You better be.
And we're back. I just made Brain watch the video. How'd that make you feel?
Makes you want to listen to Falling in Reverse.
Biden has cancer in his ass.
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he has prostate cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. It's probably from the COVID shot.
I think it is. Guaranteed.
Wasn't he totally fine a year ago?
What do you mean? The dude's not been fine since
They
1984.
were saying he was totally fine. Sharp as a tack. He's totally fine.
Sharp as a tack is crazy.
They were saying. Ass cancer.
That's crazy, dude. Falling out of the fucking Air Force One, sharp as a tack.
That's probably what gave him ass cancer. He hit his little bum. You know? He
Yeah.
got cancer up the ass.
Yep. Just got shoved right up there. That sucks.
Who shoved cancer in my ass? You who the fuck? Hey, wait a minute, you dog faced. The pony boy shoving cancer in my ass. I don't think that's how you get prostate cancer.
Yeah, someone shoves it in your ass.
Maybe. What if you?
It's probably not
What if
funny.
he was shoving cigarettes up his ass? Is that how you get prostate cancer?
You gotta light them first.
You gotta boof cigarettes,
You gotta
dude.
boof cigarettes.
Fucking ass cancer, dude. I wonder if you get like if the cancer gets too big, you just shit out rabbit pellets instead of like big human shits. Bing, 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 you know? You put these in your fucking Red Ryder and shoot the neighbor's dog.
Oh, God, dude. Don't give him ideas.
Ass
man.
cancer's nothing to laugh about.
Not even funny.
Get your prostates checked, boys.
Grow the fuck up and get someone to finger your ass.
Let that doc finger that butt. Just make sure the doctor wasn't an astronaut, a milkman, and a pizza delivery guy before he was a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The most revered. The Island Boys had a boxing match.
I'd fuck Johnny Sins.
I think the Island Boys would too. I heard they about fucked each other.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear about the Island Boys?
No. Let's hear about
They were
it.
like kissing on OnlyFans.
Shut up.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No.
That's old news, dog.
Did not. How much
Stop
Island
playing
Boys?
Rocket League and start looking at brain rot.
I'm not looking at fucking nothing Island Boys.
Well, they had a boxing match. Brother versus brother. Almost like the Civil War, dude.
Okay.
And it was as disappointing as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, they
have
weren't
high
even
hopes.
punching each other. They were slapping each other. And they gassed out in 30
Ew.
seconds.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew.
I just don't understand how you can get face tattoos and like not have at least 40 seconds of gas in the tank. Actually, I do know how. Have you seen that shit on fucking probably not because you're busy playing Rocket League, which is fine. But you just don't see stuff, so I have to inform you every week. I have to tell you what's happening on Earth.
This is my news time.
Which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it works because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because if you heard everything I said, then you'd be like, oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And then
wouldn't
that would
be
be
that
the end
funny.
of the situation. Yeah. Mexican Navy crash. Biden has ass cancer. Island Boys boxing match. Yeah. How do you get face tattoos and not have 40 seconds of gas in the tank?
How?
People are undergoing anesthesia for tattoos now,
What?
which is the most pussy ass bitch made shit I've ever heard
Don't
of
get
my life.
tattoos. Just don't get tattoos.
Don't fucking do it. Okay?
That's really dumb.
Don't do it. Don't do the numbing cream. And I know I might be offending somebody. But you know deep down inside that you're a little bit disappointed that you didn't do it the real way.
Anesthesia?
Anesthesia. Going like black it out. Like going under anesthesia.
To sleep.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Like the stuff they use when they're ripping teeth out of your face.
That's really stupid.
Not giving you a little fucking Tattoo prick. Yes, it hurts, okay? I'm not going to be the guy that's like, tattoos don't hurt. Yeah, they fucking do. And that's part of the process.
I don't have tattoos.
You don't have tattoos.
But
You want a tattoo?
I don't, it's not like I'm against it. I just don't know what I want, you know?
Why don't you just get stupid tattoos like me?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why? They look stupid?
I just don't want to. Yeah.
I got your perfect tattoo.
If I get a tattoo, I'm going to just get a tattoo.
We're going to tattoo your belly right beneath your belly button and just says, great day for a blowjob. That's $1 million idea. I only want 10%. Come on. Great day for a blowjob.
Take my fucking money.
I need attention. One of my buddies in the Navy, he got a right above his fucking Peter. Right above his Peter. He got a can, like a tuna can, an eyeball, a screw, and then a U.
I love that.
Fuck, it's dark in here now.
I just panicked.
That was weird. I thought the power went out. The tomato lights went out in the tomato studio because it's nighttime for tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, they slapped each other. It sucked. They don't know how to fight. Surprise? No. It was just in the news, and I needed content.
Must have been trained by COWBOYs.
Here's something that I didn't even know. It's happened twice now.
What's that?
Melania Trump, bronze statue,
What?
has been cut off at the ankles and stolen again. It's in her hometown in Slovenia.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I get it, you know. People don't like Biden. People don't like Trump. People don't like politicians. I don't think you should.
No, you
think
should
most of them are
not trust
bad.
them. Don't trust them.
I wouldn't trust them.
No.
Ever. They always lie. Some of them are good, probably. I'm not impressed with the track record. This was the second time that statue's been stolen. The first time, it was a wooden statue, and someone set its fucking face on fire.
Oh, Lord.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going on a date with someone and you're like, yeah, my statue got stolen again? They're like, oh, what happened? Well, the first time they burned it, I'd be like, oh, wow, you're a liability. I gotta get out of here.
See you later. If someone's burning statues of the person I'm going on a date with,
She better be hot.
Jesus.
Every time I see Melania Trump, I just wish she would tear off her clothes.
Is that his daughter?
Oh, his wife.
I don't know.
God damn, dude. You
Don't know. How old is she?
tear off her clothes.
Terrific. Shut up.
Sorry, I had to make sure you were good and annoyed with that one.
Yeah, we're at 3.5 hours. It's time to shut this down. We're done.
Dude, we haven't even gotten to the main one, dude. Here's another thing that's cycling around. We should just call topics filling in brain.
Yeah, we should, actually. That's what it feels
And
like.
today,
Dude, I
for
feel so
filling in
informed.
brain, I'm not even going to ask if you saw this shit because I know you have it. But people on Instagram are saying that if you're ginger, you're black.
What?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of things where it's like, if you have red hair and freckles, you're actually black. And I was like, whoa, is that true? And I was like, wait a minute. Let me do some genealogical research. And it's false. I don't know why people are saying that.
What is...
Most people with red hair and they're white and with freckles are from, believe it or not, Europe. Northern Europe, in fact. So I don't know why people are thinking that. Thought that was kind of weird. Japan has an exhibit in a museum where you can smell different animals' asses.
What? I'm just kidding. I've been there.
if you look it up, it's literally pictures of an animal, and there's a little circle cut out, and it's fucking scratch and sniff ass, dude. Just like Japan Butt Museum or what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can smell different animals' assholes in this fucking museum.
Oh, I hate that. That's terrible.
You want to go sniff fresh ass, dude?
Hey, but if we do go to Japan and we don't go to this place, I'll be upset at us.
We got to make a video where I'm like cranking my hog to the fucking most outlandish animal we can find's ass. How many people do you think cranked their hog in that museum, dude?
A lot.
People are freaks, dude.
Most of them, I think.
Everybody?
Most people that walk in there.
There's only two types of people that walk in here. Influencers like you assholes and people that are cranking their hogs. And you don't have good cameras, so I know you're about to crank your fucking nasty little white man hogs. Do you remember, like, babe, sniff this one? We're like, oh, check this out. You know, thanks for coming on this date with me. I have a really special place I want to take you to.
Where?
It's really going to see if we match, you know, before things go further.
Oh my God, you're so romantic.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
All right, come over here. Smell this.
Oh, what the fuck?
I just take out the blindfold and it's just a zebra's ass, dude. We're like, did you think it was funny? No, you're a freak. We'd never work out anyway. Doomed from the start. If you don't
You know, hang on. If you want to know if she's really a keeper, you take her to this place, like without her knowing. You blindfold her. You're like, hey, it's going to be really fun. We'll just go in here. And then you say, all right, just come right here. It's a scratch and sniff thing. Whatever, you know, it'll be fun. It's hilarious. I've been here a bunch of times.
What if you take a heat gun and heat that
And
little
then
ass up, dude?
You bend over in front of her and she sniffs your asshole. It's like, oh, what the fuck? And then she takes the blindfold off. It's just
If she
asses around
sticks her tongue out, then you gotta marry her. She opens her eyes. She's like, oh, I've been here 9 times, dude. My favorite's the fucking antelope. Dude, I bet gator ass smells like black metal, dude.
It's probably pretty bad.
I bet gator ass smells like fucking, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh convention or something.
Well, I know I have a bearded dragon at home, and I know when that thing takes a shit, it is the worst smell in the entire house.
Bearded dragon's
It's
got
the
fucking
worst
nasty
smell
ass.
in the whole house.
How often does he shit?
A few times a day. Yeah, I don't know.
God damn.
So
you're getting assaulted left and right, dude?
yeah, if it randomly,
It's like the Island Boys are in your house and having a boxing match against your nostrils, dude.
Well, that wouldn't really make it. I wouldn't really care about that. I barely even notice it, honestly. Probably.
Be like, hey, is there flowers? Dandelions, my favorite.
Just continues doing whatever the fuck I'm doing. No, dude, it's pretty rough. So when I get the bearded dragon out, we used to let it just run around the house and whatever. And
Would he
then,
take secret dumps?
Nope. It
He would take
got into
public
the
dump.
habit of the second it hit the ground, as you walked away from it or got in a position where you couldn't immediately grab it, throw it back in the cage, it would tail up, fucking start squeezing, dude. And giant shit come out of this thing. Okay,
Logs?
You've
Logs
seen
or
how
pellets?
big the bearded dragon is. Okay, like this long,
It's about
head
a
to
fucking
tail.
1.5 feet, probably
Right?
2 feet, yeah.
The shits that I've seen this thing drop are like this long.
A foot. That's a solid 8-inch log, dude.
Yeah, like
6.
4 to 6. Yeah,
It's pretty big,
but
in my book.
fat. Like
Holy shit! Like thumb
fat as my
size?
thumb or more. Yeah,
Where the fuck was he storing? Was he just
it
waiting for
stores
you?
it up
He's
for
like,
you to get him out.
I can't wait.
Gets on the ground, and you're like, you stay right there while I go get a.
Just. Oh my god, dude!
And it's a rancid.
What a
smell,
piece of
dude.
shit.
It's a rancid, dude. Their shits are
What does he eat?
eats a lot of bugs.
All right, so
and a lot of
bugs.
veggies.
Oh,
And its shits come out extremely oily.
ew.
It's bad, dude.
Dude,
Cleaning
you
it
remember
up
the other
is
day
like,
when I had no idea that snakes had diarrhea, and I sent you that video of the snake just like
yeah,
just blowing up, dude.
yeah. Shit's hilarious.
That's so fucking funny. I didn't think that they're always so chill. I never thought they'd have any expression on their face when they're just fucking dropping ass like that. You
None
know?
of my snakes have been like crazy when it came to taking a shit, but that bearded dragon in me has had fucking talks. Yeah.
Like if you fucking,
Started when it was a little tiny motherfucker too.
he's
Little
just
baby.
always been
Just a little asshole.
been that guy, dude. Hey, you're not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
Take your girl to that fucking ass exhibit.
Bend over in front of her. Let her sniff your ass.
Yeah. See what she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee everything is going to be totally okay if you learn Lips of an Angel on a guitar by Hinder. A 15th century church in Portugal. Right? Old church.
Yeah.
One of the walls collapsed and 12 skeletons came tumbling out of it. Nutso, right?
Yeah.
Pretty recent. Happened pretty recent, from what I understand.
Hang on. A church where?
Portugal.
Portugal.
You know, Catholic is strong over there, dude.
Yeah, so it was like really small bones.
I mean, they weren't Neanderthals. They're just some little Catholic Portuguese people.
Catholic Portuguese children.
No, I don't think they were kids.
Oh, okay.
No, they like to keep those ones breathing. That brings us... Damn, I almost got myself. That brings us to our next segment.
You straight up just did the meme, dude. You did the meme. The Grinch meme where you laughed at your own shit. You're like, ooh, almost lost my
I
cool.
tell all my jokes for me.
Almost lost my cool.
Almost got excited, bud. You know? Hey, who does it better than you? That brings us to our next segment. The final segment of this episode 61. How to hide a body.
Good segue, dude. Good segue. I'm really I'm going to nominate you for this.
Hold up real quick, because I have a clip that I want you to play. We're going to paste this. Not right now, but you're going to paste it over.
Okay.
Keep all of this in. How to hide a
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
All right, that should be enough time. I'll tell you the plan after in post. How to hide a body.
Okay.
How to hide a body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Oh, God. Oh, God, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Oh, God, yaddy, yaddy. There are a ton of ways to hide bodies, right?
Yeah.
There's the classics. You can take a body, feed it to Gorlock the Destroyer or pigs. You can go Italian style. Concrete shoes. You know what I mean?
Interrupt you?
Who?
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Have you seen the latest little meme trend thing where Gorlock, that giant person, goes?
I'm surprised you even know who I'm talking about, honestly.
Yeah, she goes and sits next to Speed, like on some little board or whatever, and some dude's like recording his monitor of this video.
Yeah, I saw
and the
it.
fucking
Yeah,
monitor
that's pretty
falls.
funny.
That shit kills me.
I think my favorite is like, I am Optimus Prime.
I've seen a bunch of Jabba voiceovers.
Okay, wanga.
The Thanos shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Continue.
Italian style, concrete shoes, classic.
Sleeping
Just
with your
throwing
fishes.
it in the woods. But I've done extensive research over the past couple days.
Okay.
And even come up with some I think they're really good ideas of my own. Tremendous, the best ideas.
The greatest.
I looked at them and I knew they were the best ideas. Out of any ideas I've seen in my presidency, yeah, we got a bunch of fucking ways to hide a body.
We don't have ass things around here.
Yaddy. And we're going to get into them.
Okay.
Some of them are funny. None of them are funny.
It's not funny.
It's not fucking funny. But I think they are interesting. Piss break.
Okay. We're live!
You just made everybody listening be like, God fucking damn it. We love you. Here's some other interesting ways people have decided to take out the trash, if you will.
Okay.
I read this one story where they boiled the bodies and turned them into soap.
Isn't that like Fight Club?
Is it?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I've just heard something about it like that.
Not that I remember. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think anybody was dying in Fight Club. They were just fighting.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wash away your sins. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So they boil down the bodies and turn them into bars of soap. What do they do with the rest of it?
I'm pretty sure that's where Olay gets their kids' bars of soap. I don't know. Take it to the ass museum, I guess. What do you do with the rest of it? Grind their bones to make their bread.
Well, there's like a lot more parts than just fat.
Depends on what kind of Bodyodyody it was.
Could have been a thickin'.
There's kind of like a classic one. This isn't really interesting, but melt with acid and pour down the drain.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of classic. Here's a kind of weird one. Taxidermy.
Wait, well, see.
Hide in plain sight.
No, I don't give it. No.
What?
You know, I don't give a fuck.
Are you
No,
telling
you
me
don't
that if you have a centaur mount, no, people aren't going to believe that that was a real human? Just an artifact from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, dude. It's fine. So what if it's life size? I'm a huge fan.
Okay, I'm down with that. I thought you were saying literally just like fucking prop me up beside the jukebox.
I want to go to heaven.
That's what I thought you were talking. You're saying like a modification with the taxidermy, so like turn it into something fucking crazy.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I think you're going to get caught with this one. It's not as good as my ideas.
Okay.
But if you do, you know, mount them like that, you can mount them again and again, especially if you install a little pocket pussy in the... You could compost the body. Sell that compost at a farmer's market. 100% organic.
Yeah, you could, I guess.
It'd be really funny if, like, whoever you killed was, like, on life support.
Why?
You could take a vegetable to grow your vegetables. Ooh.
Oh, brother.
So this is one of my ideas. And you're going to see a trend. You're going to see a trend here because the next two ideas are mine, but I think they're pretty good. You can put it in a hot air balloon and send it to China, and they will think it's a spy. And they'll shoot the balloon down, and they definitely won't tell anyone.
Yeah. If you could steer a hot air balloon, that'd be the thing to do.
Weather control. They can do it.
Sure. I like that, though.
You could also put it in a hot air balloon to North Korea because the people over there are so hungry.
They'll just eat it.
I mean, come on.
Basket and all.
And I'm pretty sure you could write that off on your taxes as, you know.
Yeah, 100%. You can say
Donation.
I sent a fruit basket to North Korea.
You're getting real close with the fruit comment. My people don't appreciate that. And this one, This one I wrote it down, and then I found that story about the church.
Yeah.
You could pour them into a foundation like the Great Wall of China. But this is my annotation. You need to build, if you're going to pour a body into a foundation, whatever you're building has to make sense. Like a morgue. If it gets stinky in there, nobody gives a shit. Another option, old people's home. You know.
Yeah.
Odors, you know. You have to be mindful. That's how people find bodies a lot of times, is because it's stinky sometimes. A little stinky. Like that Japanese museum. Those two places. Great idea. You could always just sack up and eat it yourself.
True.
Why hire out of state? Made in America is important to me.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do more of it.
Homegrown, you know? You know what cannibals scared me the most as a child was the King Kong, not Donkey Kong. The King Kong movie.
Scared you?
Yeah,
King
the
Kong?
King Kong movie where there's all those cannibals on the island.
Oh,
I was young when I
with
seen
fucking
that.
School of Rock, dude. With
With,
Jack Black in it?
Was it? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know actually.
I'm pretty sure Jack Black was in the movie. Are you talking about massive bugs and they're like, "Argh!"
Dude, it's been so long since I was really young when I seen this movie.
Yeah,
The
if we're talking
cannibals
about
in
the
that,
same movie, it fucking terrified the shit out of me too. Especially the big leeches that got the guy with the machete. Ugh.
Skull Island, yeah.
2017.
No, that can't be.
No, it's 2005. 2005 was the creepy
it.
one.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, with the girl, and they crashed the ship on the on the
Yeah, Jack
island.
Black was in it, wasn't
Yeah, dude.
Peter Jackson.
God damn, that movie was horrifying. Yeah,
Yeah, that one got me.
the giant leech is fucking.
Yeah, because he was on
me
the
awake.
dinosaur thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and he grabbed the dinosaur's face,
Just
pulled it all the way
Oh
open,
my
and then
God.
smashed the bottom jaw in.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was rough,
dude.
dude. Yeah, I was pretty young.
Call
when I
that the
seen
reverse curb stomp.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
Such a great movie. Did you play the X? Probably not. There's an Xbox game, right? There's an Xbox game made from that movie.
Yeah.
And if you go to piles of bones, you can pick up pointy bone spears, and it's unlimited ammo.
No way.
So all those pterodactyls that are flying around fucking with you, 0 bullet drop.
Just laser beams.
Just laser beams coming out of your hand. Laser bones.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's how you beat that game.
Yeah. Scariest cannibals of my entire history.
Well, let me tell you, one day we're going to sit down and watch Green Inferno, and I'm going to change your life.
I think that one just got me because I was really young when I seen it.
Green Inferno gets me.
Oh, God.
Gets me now. It's brutal.
Do you have that the Pirates of the Caribbean cannibals?
What? You talking about the little skeletons that are running around? I'm going to eat a whole bushel of apples. Food turns to ash in our mouth.
No, not those guys. What movie? It was a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where he's
Pirates
on like
of the
an
Caribbean
island.
19.
I think it was the third one where he's on an island and he's trying to escape, but they end up making him like their king. They think he's a god.
Oh, where
or
Jack
some
Sparrow
shit.
has the eyeballs painted on the back of
he's
his
got like 3 rows of eyes.
Dude, I'm
yeah,
like,
that
look
one.
at this little
fucking
freak.
running across the fucking beach with a
Oh,
pole
and they
tied
were
to
in
his
the
back.
mud and they came out. Yeah, dude, those cannibals are pretty wild.
No, those were goofy. I laughed at that entire thing, but
Dude, Pirates of the Caribbean fucks,
so
dude.
fun, dude. I love it. Good movies.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
There's this one guy that would just dissect the bodies and sell them to medical schools. And he got away with it for a minute, too.
that's really smart.
Yeah, a little too smart.
Yeah. Well, do they not like? They're not like. Oh, so you got paperwork for this?
I
or
think
you
they
just
are now. I think this was back in the
dropping it
day.
off? That'd be really weird if you're like,
Booker
Hey,
T.
here you go.
Washington School of Medicine thanks, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer for his continuance of education in the medical field, and his donations have helped us a lot. No further questions.
Yeah, dude. Just not
It's a dead
questioning
body.
shit.
You want it or not?
Yeah.
I want my 25 cents. I think it was like back in the day.
I think it was a joke video that I seen that was like the video started out with like a hospital security camera looking at like the entrance door, and then all of a sudden a giant trash bag smacks up against the door and the door's open, and then someone goes out and checks it, and it's like a stranger donated a bag of 320 fresh kidneys to this hospital. Doctors are working diligently to go through them, and they're all
If you don't die a hero, you live long enough to become the villain.
dude. That's got to be fake, but it was hilarious. It
Yeah,
made me
nobody's
laugh.
donating that shit. They sell it on the black market.
Yeah.
You seen those things where they're like, I woke up in an ice bath and my kidney was gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit's really funny.
That's crazy, dude. That's why I drink as much alcohol as possible. So,
Get mine, you're fucked.
I wish somebody would. You want one of these bad boys? Think you can handle it?
This thing will burn you taking it out.
You fucking look at it, beer. You're gaining 1 pound and you're having a hangover for a day. So you better keep that train rolling. You thought you were going to live happily ever after as a 14-year-old boy. But guess what? Now you're an alcoholic. Jonesing for the rest of your life. I asked my Mexican friend from Mexico if they had any like specialties down there for hiding bodies. He said, nah, record that shit, put it online so the enemy knows what's up. I was like, damn, true. I don't think they hide anything down there.
No, I think they just leave it where it lies.
I think they hide the coke when the fucking airplane goes above.
That's it.
And that's damn near it.
I did see a video of it was Jumbotron footage at a baseball game.
Yeah.
Randomly, the Jumbotron switches the camera to random people in the crowd,
Yeah.
and it switched over to this dude who's fucking like dumping coke on his
Keying
thumb
up.
and fucking ripped a line and like laughing and shit, like not even paying. And it like switches immediately.
to the ball,
Dude, it switched so fucking fast. It was like dumping it on his thumb,
Yeah,
And,
right on
a
the back
little
of your
baggie.
hand, you do a little toot, dude. You do a little toot now.
And the second he fucking, like vacuumed that shit up, it was like, it fucking switched.
Dude, that fucking IT guy was like, and then the fucking,
It's got a 3-second delay.
the fucking the manager looks at him. He's like, you're fucking fired, right? He's like, come on, I need this job.
It'd be so fucking unlucky.
If you
dude.
fire me, I'm gonna do what that guy did.
That's so hilarious. Anyway,
The Jumbotron pans over and someone's trying to hide a body underneath the seat. Like, hey, someone get this guy.
this is fucking. Yeah, nobody's even like caring what's on the Jumbotron. They're all just irritated at the fucking dude running the camera. They're like, boo, you fucking suck.
Oh, dude, we don't want to see crime. We want to see people kiss each other in uncomfortable situations. We don't even give a fuck if it's my sister.
Fire that guy. Oh, God.
That's such a crazy thing because if you walk up to someone and you're like, hey, you two kiss. They're like, what the fuck? Call the police. But if it's a giant camera in a fucking stadium, it's like, whoa, we got the heart all over these two lovebirds. And they're like, it's my sister, but okay.
It's my sister, but I'm Mormon.
Some guys come prepared. I've seen it. If anyone's going to... Let's just say I'm the first in line always in my family. I'll tell you that, dude. West Virginia.
What's next on your list?
One guy, I saw a video. He did come prepared. He had a little sheet with an arrow, and it just said "my sister," and he held it up when the Jumbotron hit him.
Oh, hell yeah.
That dude was on another level.
That's the right thing to do.
I would do that even if it was my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's my sister. Just kiss her. While they're laughing, they're like, "Oh,
What was that
too
one?
bad."
What was that one shit where it was like yelling from the boat to the fucking the dock of like people eating dinner and stuff? He was like, "I'm gonna be a dad." He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a dad." Like, my sister's pregnant. You know what I'm talking about? That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm going to be a dad. And they're like, woo, my sister's finally pregnant. They're like, uh-oh.
That was a fucking Minecraft. All right. Back to the topic. One dude killed someone in their own room and just put him underneath the floorboards in their own fucking room.
Oh, that's brutal. Didn't get away with that one very long.
A couple weeks. Yeah. He stayed in his room a lot. And he was a little stinky. So his mom...
He lived with his mom?
Well, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Mountain Dew bottles everywhere. Witcher 3. You know what I'm talking...
Yeah. Complaining about his PC, yeah.
Yeah, that guy under the floorboards for a couple...
PC that his mom built for him.
Couple weeks. Has a body pillow, fucking...
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah. She is banging, though. She's got a Bodyodyody on her, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I wish that one would get hidden.
Not me. One guy took a head and filled it with molten lead.
Whoa.
By pouring the liquid metal through the ears and mouth and then thrown it in the river. I personally would have put it in a cannon and fired it into the sea. But the FDA was not kidding when they said lead was bad for you. That guy died.
Why are people so fucking ridiculous?
From lead poisoning. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like the pressure of the game, you know?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Where did he get all this? Was he like fishing a lot or something? You know what I mean? Where did he get all this lead?
Fishing.
Was he rebuilding his own ammunition in his garage and then happened to shoot his friend? And then we're like, you know what'll take care of the head part? If I fill it up, dude.
It's really stupid. I mean, I've made my own bullets. When I was reloading, I used to. I did
a little thing at camp where you pour your little muzzle loader balls and then fucking shove them down the, you know, the one with the pan.
Yeah.
Flintlock, like the old school shit.
Yeah.
That shit has like a 1 second delay, dude. It's worse than fucking Warzone.
Could have worked at a tire shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Could have worked at a tire shop.
Tire shop.
I feel like that's quick access to lead.
I feel like a tire shop would make you want to kill somebody.
It'd make you want to kill somebody. You'd have a lot of access to lead, and you would already be poisoned by said lead in the air, and you'd do something stupid like fill a skull with lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy metal, though, dude. It's pretty metal.
Yes, lead is a pretty heavy metal.
Do you not like my jokes? My perusings, my plays on words? I don't think you appreciate them. And I know we got to fight 2 episodes ago, and I don't want to start it again, but, you know.
We fucked it out, okay?
Something.
Don't stop bringing it up.
What?
We buried it in cum.
Oh. One lady shot 2 women, right? They had to have been at like point blank range.
Yeah.
Then packed them into suitcases and put them on a train.
All right.
Like, what were they going to do?
It's going to Hogwarts. It's going to disappear anyway. What the fuck? Come on, lady.
Sluminous Slotty, get rid of these bodies. What the fuck? What do you think the suitcase? Someone's just like, whose suitcases are these? We just grab them. This must have been before every suitcase that wasn't yours was a bomb, you know, because that's how things are today. You know, if anybody leaves a backpack, have you been to the airport?
Yeah, but a train is very different. Very different. Passenger trains, you can just fucking walk on, leave your bag 3 cars down, and walk away.
Have you been on a train?
Yeah, a lot of times.
What?
A lot.
I've never been on a train.
A lot of times.
Have you been on a plane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Planes,
So you know what I
trains,
mean?
and
Where like,
automobiles.
if you see a backpack,
yeah, in the airport. On a
it's
train,
definitely
it
a
doesn't-
bomb. On a train, it's like, yeah, throw it over.
It's like,
Yeah. Look it.
yeah.
Yeah, but eventually someone's gonna be like, "Whose suitcase?"
The
are
train
these?"
starts and stops somewhere, and when it stops and no other passengers there, and they have suitcases on the train, they're like, well, I guess we'll leave these at the lost and found. I swear,
Oh, damn.
it's so relaxed, dude.
Dude, I want to fucking travel on a train, dude.
You should. You should, 100%. It's really fun. It's really
Tired
fun.
of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking train.
I've had some sketchy experiences, but it's pretty fun overall. Like, it's really relaxing.
Is a train cheaper than a plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it cheaper than a Greyhound bus?
No.
You ever been on a Greyhound bus?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's not far off, but there is employees walking up and down constantly.
I'm pretty sure Greyhound buses run on crack.
Well, I had one time.
Engine consumes crack.
Well, yeah, I used to ride it up and down California
And broken
to get
dreams.
back and forth between my parents' house, right? Because it was cheaper.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not. I would do this every other weekend for years.
Holy shit. Did you shoot buffalo out of the windows?
No, as a kid. Look, it's the Amtrak, bro.
Holy shit, dude. We got a fucking Indiana Jones over here. Fucking taking trains to Hong Kong and shit.
Images. Look, dude, it's a fucking. It's this.
Oh shit, that's a real train.
Yeah, it's Amtrak. That's what I used to ride. And I would ride, in fact,
Holy shit, those are the tracks.
yeah,
Is there one? Oh,
I would ride.
holy
they're
shit.
everywhere.
You got to go dead south from OKC to get anywhere.
Yeah, so from here to here, that was the exact track that I would ride. In fact, repeatedly. Much cheaper than a plane. It was a 3-hour
Is there a
drive.
lot of people with track marks on?
No, most of them were pretty chill because, like I said, there was so many employees. There were so many employees walking up and down that, like, so I had one experience. I was with my grandma and both my sisters, and we got on the train. A couple stops later, some other people got on the train, and one of the dudes is being all fucking rowdy, whatever. It literally took like 30 seconds of him fucking raising his voice slightly at another person for him to get like jumped by multiple people that worked for the train.
Oh, they got bruisers on the Amtrak.
Oh, like immediately we're on his ass, held him down. Was like, you're off at the next one. We already got the police coming.
Whoa.
That fast.
Damn.
Like, quick. Don't fuck around.
When you were traveling with your grandma and your sisters, did they ever hit you with the Jumbotron?
Twice. You saying they like physically hit me in the head with a Jumbotron?
I'm not sure about this body that was found. I don't know if it was a murder or not to me.
Okay.
It's a really dumbass way to die, but it could have happened naturally. They found a body inside a paper mache stegosaurus. The report said he might have dropped his phone down into the leg and then got lodged into the
Sounds really reasonable.
paper mache stegosaurus.
Actually, that's what it said.
I thought stegosaurus were herbivores.
Not that one.
I may be wrong.
Is that actually what it said?
The herbivores?
No, not that.
Or the dropped his phone.
Dropped his phone.
Yeah, that's what the article.
You're serious. Honestly, makes sense. I can
Like,
see
hey,
it.
can you call my phone? Oh, fuck, it's down to the leg.
Let me go get it real quick. Yeah.
It's paper mache. It's like a steel trap.
Elmer's glue and
How many
newspaper.
Fucking lit. Dude, all this flour and water.
Oh, God, dude.
It's choking me to death.
So crazy.
Yeah, I went cave diving inside a paper mache stegosaurus. That's how my son died in a paper mache stegosaurus. He was always a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, dude. I feel like he got murdered.
I hope he got murdered.
I don't want anybody to get murdered, but
if you kill yourself that way on accident, yeah, I hope you got murdered
dude,
instead.
so you're up in heaven. You're like, dude, somebody totally fucked me up, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you didn't get trapped in the nah, dude. Someone hit me in the back of the head with a fucking sledgehammer and crammed me in there. Like, who? I don't know. One of the kids. You know what I mean? Like,
and then God walks by and he's like, no lying, here's the clip. And it's just him fucking diving face first.
like, oh, Dale's telling you his fucking Stegosaurus murder bullshit, huh, dude? I saw the whole thing. I see everything, but I definitely paid attention to that.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Drop fucking iPhone 16 down into the leg. Died. Dale. That's why I don't have wings.
That's why you don't have wings, you fucking loser.
Someone just threw a body in a fucking fish tank.
Huh.
Just in a fish tank.
Dude, I think it's insane how many bodies are recovered out of like rivers.
Bro,
I think it's crazy.
you know, I used to be a diver, right? I talked about it on the show before.
Yeah.
And I have over 1,000 hours in Blackwater. Okay? I never found a body. But we were diving a lot in Chicago. And some of us found like guns and stuff, and we had to call the cops and all this stuff. And that was one of my biggest fears. It wasn't drowning. It wasn't.
What's Blackwater considered? What's a visibility?
Put a blanket over your head and close your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the blackest black you've ever seen,
Yeah.
dude.
So you see, like, is there a requirement for it to be called Blackwater? Like an inch of visibility, even?
Not an inch.
Nothing.
You can't even see
Zero.
the glass in your goggles.
No light.
No, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the sediment and all that shit, you know, is just too much, you know. And
So if a finger fucking poked up against your goggles while you're diving.
I found bones. A lot of bones. Because things die. Or a duck gets his head ripped off by a fucking hawk, you know.
Yeah.
And you start to develop a sense of like material, what you're grabbing, you know, like, oh, that's a stick. Oh, one time I grabbed a bowling ball and I knew it was a bowling ball. I was like, holy shit, someone fucking threw a bowling ball in here. Golf balls were like regular. Everybody likes to hit golf balls into the water. One time I picked up a VHS tape and knew immediately that it was a VHS tape.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I threw it back. God knows what the fuck is on it. You know what I mean? You don't want to know.
No.
But that was one of my biggest fears. It was like just grabbing hold of a pair of jeans or something. One time I was at the end of a dock right next to a really nice looking house. And I found a fucking, I'm pretty sure that it was like lingerie. And I was like, ooh, someone cheating.
Oh.
Someone cheating.
Should have brought him up and set him on the fucking.
No, what's
dock.
down? Dude, when you go down there, what's down there stays the fuck down
That's
there.
hilarious.
You know? But I'll talk about it, dude.
Yeah.
But I ain't snitching out, but I'll talk about it. Yeah, someone just threw a fucking body in the fish tank, and it would make sense if it was like full of piranhas or sharks. You know, that makes sense. Hell no. Nothing. Goldfish and shit. I'm like, all right. You fucking killed a...
These guys will eat him.
Then you killed...
Magikarp, go.
Use flesh tear.
Fucking nerd killed someone, dude. Get out of here.
All right. It's time to get down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
So you know how I always make things take a turn for the worse.
You've never done that.
Carl von Kosel
Carl Van Snitzel.
stole a body out of a mausoleum, and instead of hiding it, he slept with it for 7 years. 7 fucking years, dude.
Tell me that's not the body.
Yeah, dude. He would wrap it with wax-covered silk to keep it looking nice, and then just dump perfume. Probably Axe Kilo, if I had to guess, but...
Axe chocolate.
Dude, that was that pussy getter back in the day, dude. I want to make love in
That
this
guy doesn't
club.
even look like someone that would do that. Like,
He looks like
honestly,
a fucking penis with glasses on, dude. You can't
Whatever,
trust him, dude.
he just looks like a fucking dude. He just looks like a guy. Like, he looks like a politician.
No,
Like,
he
you don't
looks
wanna
like a
trust him.
fucking Rothschild, dude.
Oh
He looks
my
like the
God.
fucking angel of death, bro.
Wow.
7 years, yeah.
That's crazy.
Beat that pussy to death.
How
If you scroll through those pictures, you'll see the body when he was caught. He used piano wire and stuff to like keep it together. Scrolled. Yep, there it is. There it is, dude. That's the mausoleum he took the body out of.
It's not even in pieces. It's
Shit looks like a bad meatloaf. Shit looks like someone got caught in a hay baler.
what the fuck? It doesn't resemble anything.
Tell you what it was, though. Probably. I mean, I don't know, but it was probably wet.
Probably, dude, 7 years. It's jerky.
KY jelly, brother. Come on. All right.
Oh my lord. 7.
Richard
fucking
Chase
years.
blended bodies. He blended up the Bodyodyodys and then mixed it with Coca-Cola and drank them.
Whoa. That makes me not feel good.
That's a gross one, huh?
That one's gross.
But think of
Like, a lot of these are pretty disgusting.
I'd go with Dr. Pepper. That's just me.
Yeah, no, that's what's gross. I fucking hate Coke.
Joe Ball fed him to gators, and this guy was probably the smartest one out of all of them, dude.
That's the move.
Throwing them down in Louisiana, down in the swamps.
There's only one thing that's more ferocious than gators, and that's a farm with a lot of pigs.
Oh, I was gonna say Gorlock the Destroyer, but yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like a hog farm. You just toss a body over that
Tyson
fence.
Meat Factory.
You can't, dude. How much do you know about like farm raised hogs?
Oh, dude, apparently 20 hogs can get rid of a body in like 7 minutes.
Bones and all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Yeah. Those farmers are fucking risking their lives. Actually. Because they'll eat it alive.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, those
Get
farmers
off me, bitch!
literally risk their lives.
They got guns on them at all times.
100%.
Like
If you
big,
fucking
big
if
guns
you
on
like
Desert
slip hand on the ground, they're on you. Like, as long as you're standing up taller than them, they might like push up on you, fucking whatever, make
Bump
some
you
cute
around.
little piggy noises. Yeah, dude, the second you slip and hit that ground, they're fucking on you.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's
Man,
like
that makes
walking
me
around
more
zombies,
afraid
bro.
of pigs than gators, dude.
You should be. It's like
I
walking
never
around
liked
zombies,
pigs,
bro.
dude. Every time I saw one when I was hunting, I was ready up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got some shit to tell you after this.
Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait. Zhang Yang Ming.
Okay.
You know the Chinese wet markets?
Yeah.
Sold it as ostrich meat.
Oh. I think he could have just labeled that normal and it would have been fine over there.
China. This one dude,
COVID-free meat for
this
sale?
one guy was chopping it up and flushing it down the. Nice. This guy was chopping the Bodyodyodys up and flushing the pieces down the toilet, and it kept clogging the toilet. So the landlord had to keep calling a plumber. And the landlord was like, "What the fuck why is there so many bones in the fucking toilet?" And the guy was like, "Oh, I've been flushing my KFC down the toilet." He's like, "No, this is a fucking human hand bones, dude. What are you talking about?
This is a femur.
Dude.
What fucking KFC are you going to? This is a femur.
I thought that was funny. He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm just flushing my KFC, you know."
That's terrible.
KFC?
Come on, people.
Kentucky Fried Corpse. Ed Gein, he's the fucking nasty boy. He's a real nasty boy. He hid bodies, but he didn't really hide bodies. He didn't really hide them very good at all. But he would make stuff out of them. Like trash cans, bowls, a corset made from a female torso, a mask, a lampshade made out of a fucking face, and a belt made entirely out of nipples. Sources say the belt got tighter when it was cold outside.
You see, that's really funny because I literally just listened to a song last night.
About Ed Gein?
No, you know that fucking that Charlie dude, Penguins Zero, that guy, the fucking
the dude with the
moist
long
esports
brown
guy.
hair.
Yeah. There's a song on his channel called "One Nipple at a Time." And it's based off of a clip. He was like, I put my pants on like everybody else, one nipple at a time.
Funny. Solid. That's pretty solid.
And the whole song is that, right?
Yeah.
That 100% a belt made of nipples 100% reminds me.
Yeah, dude. I'm just kind of thinking like, are we talking about like the big pregnancy nipples? Or was it made out of like 100 nipples?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
100,000 nipples.
It's a lot. Oh, God, people.
You want to play some guitar?
Yeah. We're going to wrap it up.
You know where to find us. Episode 61. How to body, yada, 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 yada. Let's fucking play some guitar.
Yeah.
Found a way to kill me yet. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. Seems every path leads me to nowhere. Wife and kids, household pet. Army Green was no safe bet.